welcome back to another episode of N.R.T, guys. So we received some items. We got this little tool, focus, valve tool, 650, and we got filler gauges for the valves on the 50. They're supposed to be 0.4. See if I can find 0.4 on these. There, that's 0.4 right there. So that with the valves on, focus, on the stinking, if it'll focus, there. It's supposed to be set up, if this is the right filler gauge, yes or no. I just put two bolts over so I can move it. So they're not tightened down either, so I can probably just move them. Of course, the ratchet falls. It's about 8 o'clock at night, Thursday night. And of course, the time just lost that bolt. Yeah, I'm gonna find it. And my stinking microphone fell down. Hate when that happens. Okay, there. Hope you guys had a wonderful night. Pretty good temperature to be working on stuff right now. Finally got the motors out of them choppers earlier. That was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. They had those things packed in there. Man. But those left, so those are gone now. And where's the bolt? No, the bolt's still in there. I thought I dropped it. No, it's still in here. Yeah. I would like to start working on my 450 Polaris. That thing's more of a money pit than it's worth. I mean, it caught on fire. Had to put a new harness on it. That was like $1,300 from Polaris. And then the stinking fuel injector plug broke on that one. And my old harness, the one broke. So now I got back to where I'm started, basically. So I need to figure out how to get that connector. The two-pin connector. And I might have to make something work there. But there's valve connector on that. Get my little tool out. Hopefully it's the right size it said it was for this. Nothing worse than when you're waiting to get a project done and you get the wrong tool. So let's see. Okay, well that looks good. How about this? They both should be set at 004. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I got the right tool. That's good. Bring you guys a little bit closer so you see what the heck I'm doing. Might take the front wheels off. don't know if you guys will be able to see what I'm doing with the wheels on. I'll see if I can phone charger. Making these videos really drain down my phone battery. Oh. See you guys over here. Something like that. Lower you guys down some. Okay. I think that's about perfect. Okay, I think that'll work. So so we are going to get my little tool. N.R.T. And we are going to set the valves on this thing to their factory specs. So this thing runs like it should. To their payment should. Yeah, it's way too. I tried to set in just by touch, but you really can't do that on valves. Luckily, it didn't blow up, but it ran a lot better though when I did it. Oh. What the heck's going on here? Here we got. I think what's happened is I need to do the background first. I think that's what the situation's about. That one's not even in there. I think it's over here. Yeah, it's right here. Now, I'd highly recommend checking your owner's manual for the valve clearances. Because valves is one thing I kind of see almost all the time at my shop. Or hear people needing fixed because they ain't running right. The valves. Yet, I didn't even think it was the valves on this thing because it's so new. But no, it was valves. I mean, I usually see valve issues on stuff from the 90s, the early 2000s, not something that's from 2023. My dang tool. There it is. And they're supposed to, the tools, from what it's called, is you're supposed to be able to stick the tool through the other tool. That's what I read. But I don't know, that could be wrong. Or it could be right, you know? Is the gas on this thing? It's not gas. Oh gosh. Might just be from the vent tube, I guess. But maybe slipping down through the seat. No gas. No. I don't know if you guys heard about Toby Keith passed away. I think it was Monday. Country legend. Another one gone. I mean, I personally thought Willie Nelson was gonna go this year, but no, he's still going around. And Ozzy Osbourne. That was my personal opinion, but no, they're still going around. I mean, then again, he is the Prince of Darkness. Prince of Darkness, I mean. And crank it down like that. Let's see where we're at. I think what my main issue is, I keep freaking by it working on this little thing. I'm gonna go like that. Then I'm gonna check it. Oh, of course, my freaking it dropped. Okay, it's right there. Never thought I'd be doing the valves on a new machine like that. Okay, I'm gonna call that one. Okay, I'm gonna try now. Okay, then time that one right where that one is. I need my other tool. Yeah, I think next time sure when I need to fix that one. Yeah, that's that one. I'm pretty sure. Okay. That one is set. sparking all the dang time. Let's put one right here. Sometimes things doing work. Now, I think it's not top dead. Not 100% sure, but I'm just gonna hit it over a little and see what happens. Loose now. Yeah, it's loose. Yeah, that's what happened there. It wasn't top dead. So now we can tighten this one up. I gotta put the valve cover on, put the spark fluid back on it, and it should fire up. Hopefully by electric start. Hopefully, or it's the dang carburetor. But when I checked the valves, they were way out of clearance. They were 0.1, and they're supposed to be 0.4 according to Kawasaki's website. So I don't even know how this thing was running at 0.1. I don't know if these were adjusted at factory or the dealership bought it from adjusted them, but they are not in spec. I mean, this thing ran good for a couple months after we bought it, but then it started running like crap, and I never had problems ever since. But you can't expect much from a Kawasaki. It's a Kawasaki. AKA Kawaduki. But we're getting it fixed. Okay, on this. I want it set. And then what we do is, yeah, this tool is nice. Okay. It should be set. Gonna put that valve cover back on. See what happens. I'll be extremely surprised if it actually starts by kickstart. I mean, not kickstart, but freaking electric start. Probably won't. Probably still has the issue, but at least the valves are in spec now, so you don't have to worry about that. Probably because I put my cheap aftermarket carburetor on the dang thing. That's probably where my issue's at. So I put a cheap aftermarket carburetor, because the factory carburetor for this thing's freaking. You guys over here, because basically comes on there. There's a lot right there. Got to work on that. Got supports in for that. Start working on that if this thing doesn't give me issues. Hopefully it does, because I'm so sick and tired of this little 4-light. And now the Grizzly, the 90, the freaking rear end bearings are out in that thing now. I just replaced the transmission ones because they were out. All of the transmission ones besides one, and of course the one that I didn't replace is out now. And then thinking the swing arm bearings are out too. So I got 3 bearings I gotta get. I don't know if there's a seal between those either, so maybe a seal too. It's like, I mean, valves, that's not expected, but that's okay. I mean, you can fix that simple. But bearings, I mean, Yamaha wants for the rear end bearings on that thing by themselves $103. The one bearing that I didn't replace in transmissions, $350 by itself. So, and that thing's, I think, same year as this. We're a couple months older, but it was brand new too. So it's like, I know the transmission thing's a popular issue because I did some research and apparently it's very popular on a lot of 90s, like the Kenium 90, the Raptor 90, which is basically the same thing as the Grizzly 90, just different plastics and a different name or model. And yeah, haven't had any transmission issues with this related. Besides, this has got warranted once already for the stinking brake switch starter or something. Something was acting up with the. It wouldn't start by electric start. It would be like there's no power, like there's no battery in it. But now it just cranks and cranks and cranks and cranks and cranks and won't start. And then I kickstart fires right up. So it's like, and I do have my aftermarket $20 carb on this thing, but I don't know. I just don't know. It's like quality has gone in garbage can. Got that one song stuck in my head by Blake Shelton. When I die, Country Boy. I want to come back as Country Boy. You know that song. Boots don't ever get my way. When I die, I want to come back as a country boy. There ain't no, if my neck ain't red, then Lord keep me dead. If I get this done and the Odyssey somewhat done tonight, with no problems from either one, I can start really working on the body work on the Ford. But yeah, I'm not that lucky. This thing's gonna give me issues. I already know it. It's like cursed. It's cursed. I have a very bad feeling this thing's gonna give me problems still. I'll throw it in the garbage can to be real. And it's like this whole thing on YouTube, or maybe it's TikTok, or Facebook, or Instagram, one of them, about a guy had a brand new KX 250 dirt bike, Kawasaki, and he went to go drive on the dunes, and it blew up. So it's like, what are they doing? Is Kawasaki cheaping out on quality now? I mean, everyone really is. It's not their fault, but it's like, they're a respectable name, and now they're a 50 can't even. I mean, this is a 50, you know. If I didn't already tell you. I know I drive it. I look like a goofball driving it, but it's funny as heck. It does pretty good pushing me around on flat surfaces, but once I go uphill, starts bogging down, it'll do it. It just doesn't really like it. And it's like the 90s, I mean, so powerful for how small the engine is. besides, I mean, that engine's gave me nothing but issues. I got the 800 in the background if you don't see that. And I got different axles gonna be on the way because I was sent the wrong axles, and I think it's personally kind of my fault because I picked out axle for an 800, and I think what happened was they changed them up after a couple of years. So like a 2011 800's axles are different than a 2006. And I think that's what happened. I'm not 100% sure. The company that sent me is going to look into it. But they're going to give me the right axles and get that thing done. I got all the control arm stuff for it all done. Just waiting on the axles. And the honesty gave me nothing but problems. But what can you expect from something that's from the late 70s? I mean, and then it was parked for a long time and never rode. It was left with gas in it. I mean, you can only expect so much. It's just irritating because I wanted to go in that thing, and it doesn't want to go. It's like I fix one issue and it runs great, then another issue pops up. It's like a money pit. I really haven't had to buy that. I mean, I've been able to fix most parts on it, but Odyssey parts, man. I wasn't kidding when I said money pit. I mean, a spark plug in this thing? It is in this thing, okay. Sometimes it takes the spark plug out because I swore I found it. Okay. There should be a little hose that should go to that. Where will I find that? Is that it way over there? Why the heck's it way down there? Is that really it? I guess. Looks like just a breather tube. Maybe that's what that should work. Okay. Get this out of here. Get my little microphone off of it and see what happens. See what happens. Gonna see if we're gonna have a start or we're gonna have no start. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay. Let's see something. This thing's deader than a doornail. I'm gonna go get my jump pack. feels like it has a lot more compression now. So that's good, but still not started by electric start. I think I'm gonna give up on this thing. It's not starting. Or it could be my auto crap carburetor too. But that's weird that the valves were out of spin. That's what happens, I guess. Throttle. Auto feels weird though. Jump pack's really helping. According to the valve thing, it says that's right. I mean, right there, battery's crap, so. Gotta put the battery on a stinking battery tender. Which I'll go ahead and do. Up here. And hopefully that's the issue. Because, I mean, besides the crappy carburetor, that's the only thing I think of. Valves are in spec now. Although we'll check them again after this thing rides around for a little while. But they're 001 and now they're 004, which Kawasaki says is the factory specs for this. So either someone set them like that because there's an issue with this motor, or they didn't have the information or didn't know what the heck they were doing, which could have resulted in the dropping a valve and blowing this bike up. So it's like, what type of situation is that going on? But trying to debate. I have a battery charge and then I have a battery tender, but I'm gonna need to go get my extension cord to do that. I mean, I'll try again tomorrow, but I think I'll be ripping into the motor some. I mean, couldn't get a factory carburetor and see, but it had a factory carburetor on it at one point. It still did the same thing, so. And I don't even know. I wish Kawasaki would go ahead and send me one, but they said they wanted to look at this thing, and it's like, well, it's like, last time it looked at it for the stinking switch right here, or maybe, yeah, I think it's right there. I drove it in their shop, and then they said come get it. The switch was placed. Had to push on the trailer, wouldn't even start. I should have left it there, but I was so upset. I just put it on the trailer and brought in here and started ripping into it. And I got it to run great for a while, but then it started acting up. Maybe they messed with the valve when it was there. Getting warranty. I was like, after like 50 hours or 100 hours, maintenance thing. Maybe that's what went on there. But, these are, of course, are your factory trained technicians. So, how can a guy that's not a factory certified technician, as myself, get this brand new quad to run better than a factory certified technician? Questions in the comments, please tell me. And people wonder why I work on my own stuff. And some guys in the comments gonna be a smart says it ain't running good now. Yeah, very funny, smart ass. We're experimenting at the moment to see if there's a difference between an aftermarket carburetor and a factory carburetor, because they want like $300 for a factory OEM carburetor on this thing. It has a stupid electric choke starter jet thing that cracked. It's plastic, made in China, cracked, broke, and I'll be able to fit this thing under there, but it'll be nice because then I'll really have to. I'm doing mine. I don't think it will. I already tried it over there, but it's a lower spot of me, so maybe it will. Oh heck! It does. It does. It really does. There's a little supporting the middle, but I'll do it over like this. I can in here right now. Oh, right From here, it don't even look like that board's doing anything. Yeah. Oh, push it down here like this. I'll get a big battery charger. Napa know-how. Let this thing sit on the. Well, I could put it over here. I just don't want to have that table collapse and stinking. Just don't want to have that table collapse. I don't think it will, but I hate for it to collapse on that quad. I mean, you There's an Odyssey on it that's more expensive than the corn, but the 50 is not mine, if I didn't already tell you. And same with the 90, those are not mine. This 800 ain't mine either. They're family members. And I work on them for free and I get to drive them for free, I guess. 800 I might buy though. Might become mine. Forgot about the stinking way up there.